Hi, welcome to our channel. Now we are doing this sectoral indices video today. I think we are doing a video for sectoral indices after a very long time, and we'll start from where we had left off. But the thing is that we started the series in November, where when the fall had just started. We did a mid review like in January or so, where I think we were expecting a movement from A to B, and now we are doing this in the beginning of March. This is where we expect that the move is almost getting to a conclusion, right? So here we'll start with Nifty Auto. Again, we are in a daily chart. The fall that we have seen so far, we are seeing this is 81%. Now we already have timings for A and B roughly equal. Now when we look at the time it has taken to make C, again like almost like 1.3 times or so. So here 81% is where the index currently is. Now we'll apply the trend line and we'll see whether this is to a conclusion of any sorts, right? We'll put it, clone it on A. So here, I think that the trend line, this particular trend line, when it breaks out, I think we'll conclude it that the trend is now reversing. Now here, if you look at this particular candle here, I'll just extend this retracement or extension to a little right. Okay. Now here, if you see, this is exactly at 81.2% roughly. We have a reversal pattern, and this could be a good entry point in Nifty Auto part. So the constituent elements of this particular index can have a similar trend, and Auto looks a very good entry right now with this particular stop loss. But the confirmation of reversal could be here. Somebody who can take a higher risk or who are generally of that category could enter somewhere here. We have a good entry currently in Nifty Auto. Next we have is FMCG. Okay, again the charts are exactly the same. Similar pattern here. This was 38 bars, 36 bars. This has taken how much? Roughly 38. So again, this is similar. We'll put another trend line. We don't need this. We'll remove the earlier markings and all. We know this is wave 4 we are talking about. Okay, so put a retracement from here. Okay, let me count this again. So this has taken 38 bars. I'll see if this is a part of B. Yeah, could be. I'll mark this entire move as B. Okay, taken more than A, which is also within the rules. So what's this? Okay, now this extension I'm extending till this. Again, this is roughly at around 81%. However, in case of FMCG, if I see the time period, that is somewhere I would kind of expect it to correct a little more. We can expect it to continue till maybe 100%, and say we may expect it to form another maybe a month. It can get into or continue to be into correction, is what the feeling is like. Now here, if I put a trend line again, let's make a channel. This channel is still just at the bottom. So again, here there could be a very ambitious, aggressive kind of entry. Now here, I am expecting it to continue to correction for another round, but again, can be entered with this stop loss. If this line cuts again or this particular level cuts again, exit. then there could be one more entry. Or if you want to accumulate, there is a significant scope for accumulation, so that in a month's time, if this does not really works as a bottom, probably we can take another entry when it comes down. So again, FMCG is giving us hopes of recovery. Next we have is FinServ. Okay. Now here, a lot of clutter. Okay. I'll remove all this. Okay. So here, from here we have an A, or maybe an A till here. Yeah, this was A, this was B, this was correct. I'll just not start from scratch. A lot of these levels are important. Now this is C. I'll remove the unnecessary lines from here. This is good enough. So 648 bars and then 31 bars. Now this could be very much the end of it. Now there is one more thing. I'll remove this particular, I'll count this particular part only. Now here, this is B and 19. So this is definitely a kind of a corrective rise here. So this is not 127%. We'll probably see a movement like this. Just gotten, and then it could correct even further. So we'll need to see, we'll need to wait. Now whether we can trade it, yes, trade it for a very small price target, but still there is significant fall still left according to me. We'll come back here, we'll put a trend line here again. So this is again coming to a very close to this particular channel. Now this is a good entry, but here something that needs to be considered is this: if this is A and this is B, we can keep a target of 61%, and then we can continue. I mean, at least this target will be reached, and then it can continue a journey downward. So again, not a very clear long position signal on Nifty Financial Services. We'll need to revisit this again in again a few days or a couple of weeks, or maybe at the end of the month, but we'll have to come back again to this. Nifty Healthcare is next. Okay, again marking a bottom here. I'm taking this till here, this point. Yeah, making makes sense, and very much could be the a reversal from here. Now important thing for this is a flat correction, and we may behave, or this may behave making an X. So we need to see whether that gets into a double correction or so. It looks like it may continue uh, to fall a little further with after a small rise again. After this particular channel is broken, when the price moves in this channel back again, probably is that when we'll consider this as a long term buy entry. Currently it looks like it is rising at the moment, but it may get into a double correction, so not a clear entry in healthcare as well. Next we have is IT. IT again, I think I'll start from this top. Let's remove all this. Oh wait, okay, where this was two. So Nifty IT started from here some time back. Now we'll have to see this particular move from this April last year. A couple of years back, it's April 23. This is one, this is two, that makes sense. Now let's see what's the target it has reached for wave 3. Wave 3 is above 100%, makes sense. Then again, This fall is 20%. So is this. So this is very much wave 4, and then we can have a long initiated here, right? So now if I count this particular fall, uh, not fall, this particular correction, let's make it green to match with the overall theme. Okay. Now when we count from here, from this particular top, this is a complex correction again. At the end of it, this could have very much made only an A. This is a possibility, and but we'll still continue. We'll still consider this good, decent entry. This is very close to our bottom. The stop loss could be this 36,860, whatever, and we can expect it to at least go till 40,000. This index I'm talking about. This is again, if I have to see this, this is a double correction, and this is how I'll usually count it. This can very much get into a triple correction, but then again, we are keeping a stop loss here. So if the price gets below this, that's probably we need to exit. Next we have is pharma. Pharma again, pretty much the same story. I think I'm looking at this as again a double correction, and I mean probable double correction. We will get to know anyway. Now, if I this is a very typical flat correction, complete target reached 161%, and from here, let's see how much it has retraced back. Okay, so I'll remove this extension for now. Again, we can expect it to get to again 38%, 21,000. But again, when it comes to this channel back, probably that's when we might start considering this into a possible long entries. Currently, it is behaving like, or it may very much get into a double correction. So, not a very convenient or a promising buy in pharma so far. Will need to revisit it maybe in a couple of weeks or maybe at the end of this month. Then is Nifty Realty. Nifty Realty is anyway going to be a there's going to be a long wait till the time we get a buy signal again. I think we had seen this in monthly. If I recollect this, and we had seen that at least it's going to correct a great deal. Yeah, we had seen this in monthly, and this is going to correct a great deal. So unless there is this green trend line or this green trend line, basically, unless this is broken, will not consider this a bullish sign at all, and we may very well see Nifty Realty continuing in a sideways kind of trend for a for some time now, probably maybe a year or so, but no real long entries currently in Nifty Realty. Then we have Nifty Metal. Okay, we will get back in daily. So again, Nifty Metal. I think we had seen this last when we made this video last time. I think that's when we had seen that the probable bottom is there. It's there, and we can buy. We could see a very sideways kind of moment, and this is price is now just entering back into the previous channel that we had seen. So maybe once this gets back into this, we will see if there are any possible entries in the metal index or the constituent stocks. Now, there is one more possibility for this, that it may continue its corrective journey and it may enter into a double correction. But that's what currently will wait for this price to get into this channel again, and probably delay the decision of maybe buying. Probably we may lose out on some profits, but it is okay to be safe than be sorry. Okay. Next, we'll see Bank Nifty. I think we'll make a Nifty Bank Nifty weekly outlook video again on Saturday or Sunday. But this is again, we are not going to get into the 75-minute and 15-minute time frame. We'll look at only the daily time frame to see the trend. Now, this is very interesting. Uh, let's read this again. This was how we had read this particular thing earlier. This was A, B, and C. Then we saw that this was a corrective rise. It is very much being the same. Now, if I see the time period from here to here, this is 20 bars. Similarly, this is also roughly 20 bars. So, what I'm reading this now is that this could be A, this could be B, and then we are heading towards C. What could be the target for C? This is something we'll consider at least 61%. So this is the minimum target. Again, maximum, the average range would be from 61 to 161. However, how we are reading this is this is A. This whatever marks the top here will be B, and I don't think we are out of correction for Bank Nifty. So it will continue to become. I mean, will probably wherever this is getting this B is getting from formed. Say very much possibility that it can lead up to this, but 2030. So roughly again, I'm considering 20 bars to make a top from here. Say roughly here, this will still be only B, right? So if this B forms here, I'll possibly move my trend line something like this. So anyway, there's some time for B to get formed. There is a uh, small rally that I expect that will continue to make eventually the B of the correction, and then there is a further down movement possible. So Bank Nifty for a short period could be a good bullish kind of move, but eventually still it is not out of correction. And last we have is Nifty. Now, Nifty is something we have spoken about very, 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 very much in detail. It's too much, very sorry. Now, again from here, okay, how are we reading this? We are reading this in this particular way. This is our, okay, I'll just come to the point straight away. This is how we are reading Nifty, and this is it. And we had said in our earlier discussions that this is the when this particular trend line gets broken is when we'll consider the trend is reversing. Again, now we'll need to see whether we are actually looking at this entire move as WXYZ only, or this is making an A. That is something we'll need to see. We can't say it right now. We can't really predict that far in the future. But we'll wait at least for this trend line to be broken to consider or to conclude whether this is a trend reversal or so. We can continue. Uh, I mean, eventually it has to break this particular line. Let's see when it can break it. We can. This has taken 18 bars. Again, simply looking at the same time, considering this as the same time, the entire month of March could be a very good bullish rally for Nifty as well. So, and I think it should come back to this 23,800 levels in this entire month. So, there are very I mean a lot of stocks we can enter. I think we had started taking good long term bets, or good bullish positions, or good buy long positions somewhere in the last week, and in last 4 5 days, this entire week from Monday to Friday, we had seen a very good bullish rally on the other side. Lot of good stocks giving like 8 to 10% in 4 days or so. I think we have seen that. So this should continue the entire March, and we may eventually feel that we are out of it. But again, whether this is A or this is actually the completion of wave 4 is something we need to wait and see. So again, overall, this was all about the sectoral part. Now we have already started our Elliott wave batch, I think, as I said, on 23rd. Now we are again, no, we have no batches starting for at least next 2 months or so. But in the meantime, I'm going to post a little content on Elliott waves, at least the basic ones, something that's available in the public domain. Not really getting into a lot of technicalities and a lot of numbers or rules as such, but at least to give a context on or make it slightly more uh, easy to understand kind of way. We'll cover some basics about Elliott waves. Again, Saturday or Sunday, we'll come back with a weekly outlook for Nifty, Bank Nifty. Again, to see the trade opportunities in the coming week. Now, there we'll go into 75 minutes and even 15-minute time frames just to see with an objective what can be traded, what could be the levels for Nifty and Bank Nifty in the coming week. We will have another picks of the week video releasing either on Saturday or on Sunday, depending on where when I complete my analysis on the watch list that I have, and we'll come back with say 4 5 positions that could be. See, we are into a trend reversing kind of phase. Any stock you buy can give you some decent returns, but still we'll try to see what are the definite stocks that can become crucial, beneficial for the positions that it has offer or the risk reward that it may offer. Now that's it for it. I think we have seen this video or seen a video on this channel almost after 3 weeks. There were again some reasons. Firstly, there was nothing much to put on, unless there were a lot of shorts that was possible in the last entire month, I would say. And in F&O section, people have made decent profits. And so it's not that if market is falling, there are no trades, there are no entries, or there are no possibilities of making money. Yes, they are slightly more riskier. The falling market is slightly more riskier than in a and making money in that is slightly it is beneficial. Yes, it is giving you very great profits if your entries are correct, but it will also wipe off the profits or wipe off the capital quickly if we are not careful enough. So that's where we didn't want to encourage people to trade in this period. We stayed out of it. We decided we'll get back again when the average trader can get some decent idea of trading, and they should not be basically scared of the markets because this entire fall that we had seen, it tested our patience. It took a while to get out of it. It's still almost, it is like it is the bottom, it is the end of it, but we will still see kind of a I mean, this rally could be very short lived. If this is wave 3 and this is wave 4, I don't think wave 5 targets will be very big here. I am expecting wave 5 somewhere around 100%. So the rally that is going to be in wave 5 would not be like a very big long rally that we have seen from say COVID time or so. We are almost at the end of this cycle. So even if we are getting into a long set of long positions, I think will it'll be safer or it'll be much wiser to get into a time bound kind of a trade. Again, all of it will talk when we look at the picks or something. So from this week onwards, I think we'll see a lot of regular videos, and will hope for some feedback, some kind of comment, some kind of, if you want us to cover something much in detail, like we thought we'll do crypto eventually, but I'm not a great fan of cryptocurrency. But it doesn't matter that it doesn't mean that if I'm not into crypto or I don't really trade into crypto, that this is not something we can ignore, or there are a lot of people who are interested in that. So cryptos is one. We have commodity markets, we have not yet started on that, but we'll get into that as well. There's a huge application of Elliott waves in commodity trading as well. So we'll cover these, but we'll go after it in a slightly phase wise kind of way. So thank you so much. Hope you like the video and hope you get some insights into what could be the new watch list your what could be your new watch list, and what are the sectors that are offering immediate entries. I'm not going to comment on how much profit anything has to offer. That is something I'm sure you will be able to read and understand or decide for yourself. But we are looking at a lot of reversals and in a lot of sectoral indices. That's something, I'll put it in the nutshell. So thank you so much. If you like our content, do share it with your loved ones. And we encourage a lot of people to get out of their normal comfort zone of doing basic technical analysis. Because yes, we are in a knowledge age where everything is available very uh, I mean, the education is available, knowledge is available, we get it. But we are what is available to us is something that is very basic. I think that is something that people did not know for last 7 8 years or so. Lot of things have changed after that. So something that really will make money is something that's difficult, something that's uncomfortable, and something that's not known to many people. Elliott waves is one of that niches, and we want to get ahead. Probably it's a good idea to invest into knowledge. Anyway, thank you so much.